Hi, I welcome you all to Solver. Yes, currently on Solvers, we are solving some past questions on the topic change of subject involving fractions. Today we have another past question, and this is Basic Education Certificate Examination for 2019, and that was question 7. Yes, what's the question now? Solve the equation 10 minus x plus 3 all over 2 is equal to 8. Yes, we are supposed to solve that particular equation. What does it mean? What it simply means is that we have a variable here, right? Meaning we should make that particular variable the subject. That is what it means by solve this equation. So in a nutshell, we are making x the subject in this particular equation. So let's have our solution nicely written over there. Solution nicely written. Now let's divide our board. So we have it done nicely. Let's write the relation again. What is it? It is 10 minus x plus 3 over 2 is equal to 8. What's the next step? We are supposed to multiply each term of this equation with the what? The LCM of the denominators. And looking at this equation, what's the LCM of the denominators? We only have 2 here. So the LCM is 2. So our LCM, as the least common multiple, is 2. And we are supposed to multiply it with each term. So multiply it with 10, with this, and with that as well. So let's do that. So 2 will multiply 10 minus 2 into bracket x plus 3 all over 2 bracket close. It's also essential for you to put this in bracket. Bracket means multiplication. So it's very critical to do that. Okay, good. It's equal to 2 into bracket 8. That's 2 times 8. Let's continue. Now, 2 10 will give us what? 20. Now, 2 here will cancel 2 there, right? Good. So we have minus into bracket x plus 3. Bracket close is equal to 2 8 is what? 2 8 is 16. As you can see, my bracket is there. It's so essential. Do you know why? Because there is a negative here, which will affect everything in the bracket. So if you don't bring the bracket, it may affect you. Let's continue. Now we have 20. Now, negative times what? X will give us negative x. Negative times what? 3 will give us negative what? 3, which will be equal to 16 over there. I hope you are getting it. Good. Now, what do we do? Let's arrange it so the like terms will be together. So we have 20 minus 3 here, then our minus x, yes, we've arranged it, is equal to what? 16, right? Good. Now, 20 minus 3 will give us 17. Minus your x is equal to what? 16. Good. Remember, we are making x the subject, so nothing should be closer to x. So what do we have here? We have positive 17. So now, let's subtract 17 from both sides of the equation. So we have 17 minus 17, then your minus x will equal to 16 minus 17. Good. Now, 17 minus 17 will give us 0, so it's been eliminated. Then we have minus x, which will be equal to, now 16 minus 17 is easy, right? It's negative what? 1. You have 16, you go and borrow 17. Yes, you have negative 1. So let's continue over there. So we are left with negative x is equal to negative 1 over there. But remember, we are told to make x the subject, not negative x, okay? And anytime you have a variable like this, negative x, there is 1 in front, but we don't usually write the 1. But in this context, I'll write it for you to understand what I'm going to do. So this is the same as negative 1x is equal to negative 1. Okay, if this were to be negative b, it could have been negative 1b. Okay, so now what do we have closer to x? We have negative 1. So we have to divide both sides of the equation by negative 1 so that x can stand alone. So we have negative 1x is equal to negative 1 divided by negative 1 divided by negative 1. Now, negative cancels negative, 1 cancels 1. Here, negative cancels negative. So you'll be left with x is equal to 1 over 1. Now, any number over 1 at all is the same as that number. So x is equal to 1 over 1. 1 over 1 is the same as what? 1. So our answer is 1. The value of x is 1. We've been able to solve this particular equation. This brings us to the end of our lesson today. I will urge you to visit my various social media platforms. That is on TikTok, I'm GEOCAN, and it's got GEOCAN on YouTube, I'm GEOCAN TV, or GEOCAN Educational Channel. Also on Facebook, I'm GEOCAN TV or GEOCAN Educational Channel. Or better still, Solve Math or Kids Zone. Yes. So meet again for our next lesson. Adios.